Hey, I am live. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, yes, I'm on today. Hello, I'm just gonna get my phone set up here. I've learned to just wait to do that till I start the live going. All right. So this is going to be an all vintage Christmas sale. It's all Christmas, all of it. Um, it's just that I'm having it on Halloween, so I am dressed for Halloween. This might earring might have to come out because it keeps getting stuck in my braid, but that's okay. I can do the one skeleton. Let me fix the camera. Oh well, I might as well show you. Hi, Claudia. Good to see you. Oh, thank you. I love the little tree. Just gonna show you this because it's the last it's gonna be up, but trying to create some normalcy here. Um, I've got my Happy Halloween banner over there. I was on Catherine Young's channel the other day, and she was doing a Halloween show and tell. This is what I brought, my little blow mold pumpkin guy. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for the that background for a while. And I just circumstances being what they are, don't know how much more I'm gonna decorate for, but anyway, yes, let me open up YouTube here and let's see. All right, I feel like the screen is really dull. No, it's not. Okay. All righty. So what I don't know about everybody else, but wires and things. It is like I think 73 degrees here today. 73 degrees. Um on Halloween. I've gone trick or treating in snowsuits before. I don't know what's happening, but I wish I could look. Oh, I don't know if I can look the weather up right now if it will mess up my computer. Well, no, it doesn't really want to show me what the weather is, does it? Oh, 73. It's 73. Yep. 75 there. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. I'm like, I actually get to wear my Halloween t-shirts because it's warm enough. I'm gonna go for a walk after the sale, actually. It is so nice out. I'm wearing a Nightmare Before Christmas shirt just to fit the sale. I was gonna dress up, but again, all my the stuff is packed away in storage, and it's just you know, I like to be more festive, but it's just not an option right now. So anyway, I have brought nothing but vintage today. There's quite a bit of it. I'm trying to see how many items I brought because I actually think, get that out of the way. I brought 44 items. I brought 44 items today. So I will hopefully get through all of it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I run out of energy, I'll let you all know. All right, where am I going to put this for now? I'm going to put this over there. I think I need that for now. Okay, so so disappointed I couldn't find my Halloween leggings in the storage unit this month. I actually have some skeleton ones wearing headphones that I can't find anywhere, and I'm like, I was gonna wear them, but oh well. I guess I could still wear them, but anyway, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I know what you mean. So I just want to check one more thing really quick before I get rolling here. Uh, let's see. My computer's being really slow. I'm sorry. Okay, so let me turn this off. All right. I'm with you all. Okay. I I don't know where to start because there's so much of it. A lot of it is there are some bagged lots, there are some things for choice. It's mostly kitschy, and I don't know why I didn't put that in the title, but it's mostly completely kitschy stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get going. I usually wait till there's about 15 people in here, but I don't get that many at the beginning anymore. So I just need to start selling. Eventually, maybe people come, more people come in. So, it is so glorious outside, though. Oh my gosh! Hey, Angela, good to see you. Still haven't forgotten the jewelry. I'm trying. The Christmas tote is basically my last tote that needs to be purged out, basically. And so once I get all that out of the way, which it's probably a couple more sales, I'm still gonna do the jewelry stuff. Actually still have things in bagged lots ready to go. I'm not there yet. It is so hard to keep up. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I just put water on my face. I just did that. All right, I'm gonna get going. So I'm gonna start with, what am I gonna start with? Okay, I'm gonna start with the least vintage thing I have. There's one thing that's it was probably 90s or early 2000s, but I'll start with him. And he's gonna start at $6. Uh, Start at 6. I didn't even do my spiel before I even do that. Before I do my spiel. If anyone is new, I ship from Maine, so please keep that in mind as far as shipping goes, because the further away you are, the more it costs. I use Pirate Ship. Uh, I will need your PayPal information, just like everybody does, your YouTube name, your PayPal email address, your shipping address, and your real name. And I keep trying to remember, I'm like, every time I have a sale, I'm like, I need to tell them this one thing, and I forgot again. I should have written it down. It's nothing, it's like nothing bad or anything. It's just like an update to something, and I keep forgetting what the heck it is. My daughter wants a jewelry lot for Christmas, but Goodwill doesn't carry jewelry. Oh, yeah, I got my some on eBay. Yeah, they don't at mine anymore either. It's so depressing. It used to be so fun to shop there. It used to be so fun to shop there. It's just, and you still see things with a hand-picked stickers on them at the bins. I don't get it. But anyway, it's disappointing because those jewelry jars used to be like at the most $15. And so, and they probably sold them the most. They probably made the most off those then. Anyway, I do. I have it is Nightmare Before Christmas. Oops. Actually, it says something on the bed. It has like the poem on the back. So I do. And I have my skeletons, they glow in the dark. Not that you guys can tell. I wonder if they would blacklight though. I bet they were blacklight anyway. Ugh. Oh yeah, you can kind of tell. And I have this is from the 90s. I got it at the store. It's actually the dollar store back then. Um, it was from the dollar store back in the 90s. I still have it. So that's about as Halloweeny as I got. Oh, plus my Beetlejuice nails that I did a few days ago. But other than that, my decor. I feel like there's something else I wanted to tell you guys though. What in the world? I don't know. I'll remember at some point. I have one too. It says you can't scare me. I'm a pharmacy technician. Pumpkins and ghosts. I have to wear a sweater though because it's yeah, cool and crazy windy. Oh my, the power keeps flashing. My goodness. And how warm is it there? It's windy and warm? Is it windy and warm? Because I think I was just saying it's like 73 here. It's ridiculous. I don't remember such a warm fall or a warm Halloween in such a long time. But I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I have a lot to go through, and I think the highest start at all is $8, I think, on anything. I think that's as high as I go for the highest start. Thank you. What do you do? Oh, nice. It is. I know. It's stay okay, yeah. That's still pretty darn warm. It's still pretty darn warm. I'll pop this up here. And I know I'm gonna remember what it is I wanted to tell you guys as soon as I end the live, and then I'm gonna write it on my little notebook next time. So I have a snowshoeing Santa Claus. I don't know where he came from. Take a sticker off. Um, he could be Chris. Well, he does have a tag. He could be Christmas tree shop for all I know. But he's really sweet. And the Christmas tree shops are closing, so actually these things are gonna not all the stuff's gonna be around anymore either. So all these stores are closing up. He actually has a little mouth there. I just like the aesthetic of him. He's just the white winter, not necessarily even Christmas. You could just have him out at winter time. with his skis or ski poles, I should say, or maybe they're snowshoe poles. Say ski poles, but they must be. Do they make snowshoe poles? I didn't think they did, but they must. I should know. Anyway, there's his snowshoes. Very well done. He is by TJ Santas by Tina Mitchell. There's the tag there. And there's a little write-up about him. I don't know if I can see the year. There isn't a year. There isn't a year on him. Anyway, I love these. This would go great in a woodland themed Christmas tree, which I do every year. As a matter of fact, that's probably where he'll land if he doesn't move today, or actually I'll keep bringing him back to the Christmas sales. But yeah, he'd be perfect in a woodland themed Christmas tree. Your Halloween is always rainy and cool. Yeah, it's always rainy and cool here too, but for some reason it's just not this year. It's weird. So I'm gonna get a measurement. He is 9 inches in height. And again, I don't know what year he's from, but he does have his little tag with him. So I just think he's really sweet. And I love his little backpack. So I'm gonna move along. And I'm gonna go to the next Santa I have actually. He's starting at $4 because he's repaired. Yeah, we always have rainy Halloweens too, and this is so unusual. All right, so this is starting at $4. Actually, what am I doing my Santa over? Not sold. Sold. Okay. So this is starting at 4. He is a repair. He is buyer's choice. Excuse me. He is buyer's choice. But something happened to him. I don't know what happened to him, but someone made a body for him out of it, apparently tissue paper. I don't know how they did this. I don't know what's going on in there, but you can't tell. So the fur, I think it is fur actually. It's very soft. His beard is very, very soft. He has really sweet, kind eyes. Buyer's choice is a very specific style. I said Denise in at 4. Thank you, Denise. And you saw that he was a repair, correct? Just to double check with that. There we go. There we go. He's from 1993. A hair on there or something. 1993. Buyer's choice limited. And he's got corduroys. Okay, awesome. And then he's got the quintessential. I remember. I think I had a sweater like this. No, I had a teddy bear that had a sweater like this. Um, back back in the 80s, 90s. So anyway, I'm gonna get a measurement on him. Look at his hat too. So cute. Um, now I am feeling in the back. They used a pin here to keep his pants up. There we go. Just showing you that too. All right. So I'm gonna get a measurement on him and I'm gonna count it down really quick and we'll move along. He is 12 inches in height. My ruler just fell. There we go. 12 inches in height. So we are going once, going twice. Last call. And sold. Sold to Denise for 4. Thank you so much, Denise. There we go. I need number 34. Open my notebook up here. I'm not going in any particular order here, so I should just open this right up. All right. Denise. Typer. Awesome. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Moving on. Let's see, I have a flocked deer. This is starting at 3 because it will probably be used for crafting because I realized it doesn't have any antlers and either it's supposed to or I don't know. I'll show you in 1 second, but you'll see what I mean. All right. All right. So this one's starting at 3. It is a flocked deer and it's great for crafting. I think I need to lint roll it a little better than I thought I did though. My goodness. I, do believe she's vintage. She's been in my stash for a while now. So I say she, but I think there were antlers there. But I was thinking, I'm sorry, I have something on my nose. So sorry. Let's hold this up while I scratch my nose. I was thinking you could do something really fun with that and use different, something else for antlers. If you want to get really crafty with it, you could this is one that you could just again kind of do what you want with it because it's not in the most perfect vintage condition. So I would definitely use it for crafting. Really soft, and I'm a sucker for flocked pretty much anything. I don't know what it is, but I like flocking. Flocking. So the height on this is 6 inches and about 7 inches from tail to nose, basically. So I am going to go ahead and move on the deer. 'Cause you know me, keep moving. Actually, it looks really, it looks really sweet with this. Oh my gosh, those look really good together. Those look really good together. Already seeing a vignette happening over there. All right. Oh, there's a hair up my nose. Can't stay too long. I have to extend it for a Oh, okay. Have fun with all that. I did forget it was Halloween and it's later in other places, so I need to get through this, right? Have fun with that, by the way. I miss all that kind of stuff. I miss watching kids go up and down the neighborhood too in costumes. But let me know if there's anything in particular you're looking for, because I might have it in my stash here. Moving on, I'm just gonna grab what's in front of me. I'm not gonna go any particular order. This is starting at 4. Starting at 4, and it is a giant mistletoe. I forgot the word. Mistletoe? Mistletoe. Oh, whoops. Sticker. But it is not perfect. Here's one side. I'll show you. This sort has this sort of a loop here. We had trick or treat Sunday, so there's nothing going on here. Oh, hi Kathy. Good to see you. Happy Halloween. Yay. Good to see you. I had an idea, Kathy. I need to email you, or we could talk in StreamYard or something. I had an idea. I don't know if you'll be interested or not. Anyway, Martha, good to see you, Martha. Yay. How are you not blue? Can I make you blue? From here? Probably not, right? No, I can't. Okay. Gotta be careful. Can I do it from here? Uh, add as moderator. There we go. There we go. You're blue now, Martha. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm always worried. Um, so again, we have this giant mistletoe ball. I'm not quite sure. There is a loop here, or not a loop, but like a couple of pieces of ribbon. You could hang this. I would try to figure out something more secure. But so here's the side. There's oh no, there's a this is what one side looks like, but then so that side looks the same. I thought these looked different. Yeah, there we go. This one is different. This one is not looped, or it's I guess it could be fixed actually. No, I thought there was something else missing from this. I could have sworn. I could have sworn it was different. Okay, I see. Wasn't that silly? That actually is the same on that side. I just have there's a pin right in there. I can fix that. I guess it was something on the top here. Something about the beading. Something was not exactly perfect. Like there was a red bead coming off that one. I don't know if they're supposed to be. So anyway, yeah, and then oh there we go. There we go. This goes all the way to the bottom. It doesn't doesn't on this one. Here we go. That one's missing the ribbon. Ah, the confusion, you guys. You looking at it this way, it's completely obvious. Looking at it that way, it's not. But so all it takes is another piece of ribbon like that, and you could fix that side. So I've been rambling on and been very confused about this mistletoe ball. So I'm going to measure it and then move on. I think it's really neat though. Be fun to hang in a doorway. All right, from the top to the bottom, it's about 9 inches, including the dingleberries there on the bottom. And I see Martha in at 4. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Thank you, Martha. So going once. Oops. Just feel a little bit denty right there as well, just so you know. Just it's not perfect. Going twice. And last call. And sold. Sold to Martha. Thank you so much, Martha. All right. That is number 22. All right. BTG Convo. See who that is. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, yay. Let me take a sip here. Got a tickle coming. Mm. I was gonna ask that. I think I might have had it at one time, but if you could resend it and if you moved or anything like that, yeah, I think I do, but I'm not positive. So I might need your info. Thank you. So we're gonna move on to, oh, let's see. This is also gonna start at 4. So I'll leave that right up on the screen. It's a shiny bright ornament. It is by Christopher Radko. I think it is the more modern version of of the shiny brights. They came out with them about 15 or so years ago at JCPenney, when they were, I believe they were Christopher Radko shiny brights. Hi, Colleen, good to see you. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Always appreciate the love and prayers. Thank you so much. Um, so this, I don't think this is old. I think this is, early 2000s. Because I remember them having these because I was like, "Oh my goodness," I thought it was really cool, but I never got any. So it's in, really good shape. Still, I guess vintage, but not, as we think of shiny bright vintage. But here we go, shiny bright, Radco. They are made in China, unfortunately, but some things are. But there's the top. I'll get a measurement for you really quick, and then I'm gonna move on. It's your typical bulb size, about 3 inches in height. So, and probably diameter. So I'm gonna move on. It's really pretty. It really is pretty color. Put that over there. And moving on, I have a kitschy item. This is gonna start at 3. And there we go. I am forgetting to put stickers back on things because I haven't done that in a while. This is very kitschy. I'm guessing 70s, 80s. I don't think it's a craft project, but it's like a snow globe almost. It's an ornament. It's plastic. It has like the faux snow here in the bottom. It has like a glittery kind. It's got this funny little cardinal sitting inside the tree there. The back is just all snowy. And I see Martha in at 3. Thank you, Martha. Um, there is a leaf, what is this called? It's kind of like applique. I don't know if that's the right word. It's metal, little metal leaf applique dealy. What is that called? Embellishment. And also on the top, there's another. The top's actually really sweet for a plastic, quote unquote, kitschy item. Look at the top there. Isn't that pretty? I think that's really pretty. Just the top alone is really nice. So I really like this. I almost kept it for myself. I have yet to do my kitschy tree, and you know, there's just I already have a lot of kitsch. I don't need more. So I'm gonna go ahead and count it down for Martha. So going once, going twice, and it's about 5 inches, I would say, in height. Last call. And sold to Martha. Thank you so much, Martha. I love this. Oh, I'm so glad you like it too. All right, so that was number 26 for $3. Uh, uh-oh. That's not what it is in my notes. It's number 28. Okay. $3. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. They go together, the ball and the other one. Okay. This might have to come out. He keeps grabbing my braid. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on. I have, let's see, I have this kitschy little thing. And we're going to start this one at 3. So just highlight that again. And it is a bluebird on a satin bulb with a big red bow. I do believe those were red berries at one time, but either the person purposely peeled them off to make them look like eggs, or they just came off. But either way, to me, it looks like a couple of eggs underneath. You could, use paint and paint if you wanted to, but I actually think they look like little eggs, and it looks cute sitting underneath. So the whole Bluebird of Happiness thing and ornament in kitsch. Here's the back side. I love these. I love the bottom too. I absolutely love the bottom. All plastic, of course. I have got to do a kitsch tree one of these years. I've got to do it. I just haven't had the energy lately, but let me get a quick measurement on this. And it is, about 4 inches in height. So it's good for the those empty spaces on your tree. It's that royal that winter Christmas blue that you used to see a lot back in the 70s and 80s. It's really funny, funny little ornament. Okay, we're gonna move on. The sticker anywhere but on the fuzzy stuff. All right, so moving on, I have let's see, I don't know where to go from here. We have a crafting lot, and this is gonna start at 5. Start at 5. And this is a mix of different vintage Christmas things that aren't perfect, so they can be um, repurposed, and you won't have to worry too much about, altering them. So it's a bag. You're getting a bag of things. I'm going to show you very quickly what's in there. All right. I just unzipped it. All right, there we go. So we have somebody's felt angel. I mean, felt angel, felt bird. Made me think of an angel, I think with the stars or something. Made me think of, I don't know if it was a class project or not. It's in rough shape, but it can be worked with. That's not the best thing that's in there. There is another bird. And some of the sequins need help, some of the ribbons need help, or this could be just repurposed into something else. Very 70s though. I love this. And then I have, here's a sitting flocked Santa. He's not perfect though. What's wrong with him? He's very kind of stained on his back. So if there's anything wrong with something, and as far as flocked goes, it went into the crafting lot because at least it can be worked with. It could be, things can hide things. So there's that flocked Santa. We have this little girl, but she needs another eye, and her little shirt. Let me fix this really quick. Just picked up a lot of fuzz on it for some reason. I didn't notice it. So fix that really quick. Sorry, you guys. Okay, we have her. She really needs help. She really needs help. She's missing an eye, but you could make it look like she's winking if you wanted to. The options are endless. And she's really sweet. She's holding a candle, I think. I think that's what that is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know what it looks like is one of those. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is actually. Also included in this is this little mouse and a bell. Just another flocked item. Just again, not in the most perfect condition. So you don't mind crafting with this stuff because you're not ruining something that's already in need of help. This guy is missing his beard altogether and his face pretty much, but he's climbing up a ladder. I know somebody can rescue these. I know they can. Here's a vintage just Christmas package. You see these a lot in a little sleigh, like handmade sleighs with these little packages that people just make. These, I think this is something somebody made. I love those, actually. It has a little wooden Santa on a sleigh. He's got some glue stuck to him. That's why he's not being individually sold. Gotta run and good luck with the seal. I'll check back and see if anything is left when I get home. Okay, thank you so much, Denise, for coming. Bye. Thank you for being here. I have this snowman, but he's got also has a beard. Hold on one second. I get my chair more comfortable. Okay, just not able to get close enough here. All right. So he's got a little pipe cleaner or candy cane. He's super cute, but he's got glue on his back. It's hot glue. Couldn't think of what that was called for a second there. That's the school bus you're hearing go by. Here's another flocked Santa, and as you can see, he's bursting out of his coat. Again, you could just there's so many things that you could like there we go that you could do to like just put your own tinsel around there, anything to fix them. His little hind end is showing a little bit too. Now this one says made in China, but it's one of those good made in China stickers, not the more modern ones. It's the older made in China. And then there is a cluster of berries and a silver ball just happens to be in there. And finally, at the bottom of the bag, there are a bunch of gold ball things that can be added to ornaments. Just a loose bunch of loose ones. So I'm not seeing any interest, so I'm going to pop everything back in the bag here. And okay, it's taking me just a second. Sorry, guys. All right, moving on. Moving on. Let's see. Whoops. I'm making a mess. You can actually see in the camera there. All right. Moving on. I have all right. This is going to be $5, starting at 5. Oh, I can leave that on the screen actually. It's a pair of Christmas bells. There's a satin. Oops. Hold on one second. You want to come out of the bag. You know what? I'm going to change that to 4. Starting at 4. There you go. Starting at 4. It is a pair. Now, they are strung together, but they don't have to be. It's just how I got them. Now I'm just noticing now with the static electricity, they need a haircut. They were not doing this. They were not doing this until the static got to them. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Anyway, that can be easily trimmed. Hello, Cindy. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, have you guys been going to Cindy's? I've been lurking in your sales, Cindy. She sells such good, oh my gosh. I don't know how you part with it. She gets the good stuff. Thank you for being here. Um, so I have the red and the blue. I really like this. I really like it together. I don't know what it is. It's probably just bringing back something from childhood. They are quite fuzzy, but you're getting you're getting both of them. They are together on one little hook, but you can untie them and make them two. So, anyway, I'm gonna get a measurement on those. Every time I put my ruler away, I wonder why I put it away. The height on this is yeah, I know what you I've got a couple things sitting over here like, "Do I really want to?" I'm like, "Gotta do it." I figure if I want it bad enough, it comes back to my memory, I can always reach out to the vintage community and find it somewhere. So, again, someday. So, these are why I'm doing that. These are 3.5 inches in height and about 2.5 inches across. So, again, loving the primary colors, really, really vibrant and bright. I think this would be cute even hanging off like your, actually, that's probably not legal. I was gonna say rear view mirror. That's the type of thing I used to do is hang things off my rear view. So I'm gonna put these away and we're gonna move on. All right, moving on. I have a Santa that I absolutely adore, and I want to start him at 10. Actually, I had a different price on him, but I just lowered it in my mind. So to start him at 10, and I'm just absolutely in love with this one. So let me show you. He has got a really tall hat. I just think it is so it is so fun. He has the fun fur beard. His eyes are a little wonky with the blue. He is so good. His boots are super high and chunky, and he's plastic. Oh, isn't oh my gosh. He looks like he's having a conversation with someone the way his hands are. I don't think he's supposed to be holding anything. He has the sticker. I love this. This is the stuff that I love, having the sticker on the back of things. Not recommended for children under years of age. All new material, Japan. So this is made in Japan. The fact that he's not really destroyed these are not that easy to come by, not all dirty and missing a boot or having a smushed face or a missing hand or something. I'm absolutely in love with him, obviously. And then he has a great little trim to his coat. It's wired, so you can kind of adjust how it hangs, which is nice. But anyway, I'm gonna get a measurement on him and then I'm gonna move on. He is, with his hat, about 7.5, almost 8 inches in height. I am absolutely, I don't know what it is. I think it's a combination of the hat and the fluffy beard. Plus he has the hanger string, so he could go right on a kitsch tree as well. So we're gonna move along. Alrighty, let's see. I have, this is gonna be for two, it's just starting at two. It's just a little pin. Alrighty, oops, little backslash in there. Oh, it didn't even go through anyway. So starting at two, it's just one of your little hat and mittens on a safety pins. Can't really see the pin in the hat. I'll show you in a second though, but it's a really pretty mint green. It's kind of that jadeite green. So it will look really sweet if you're doing a pastel Christmas. Hangs right off your coat. Just adorable. I had ice skates with not safety pins, paper clip runners, which was really fun. So there's the pin on the inside of the hat. It's just kind of you have to work the pin through the hat to get it on. But I mean, once you get it on, it's super cute. Or if you want to use this for crafting your dolls, if you have cupies that are small or something like that, if you want to use these and dress them up, you don't have to use this as a pin. You can separate this out and make it a cupie winter outfit or something like that, or any of your little cute dolls that you might have. So it has a little pom-pom on the top. So anyway, we're gonna move on from that. And let's see what else do we have? Let's do a mixed lot. Okay, let's have another mixed lot in here. This is a mixed lot starting at 3. So start at 3. And this is vintage plastic Christmas decor, cake topper, different things. So I'm just going to show you everything that's in here. Firstly, there are these are definitely, I think, most definitely Christmas cake trees. So that's fun. I would love to see somebody in the community. Well, I do bake, but I don't have the energy. But if anybody in the community has the energy to see some Christmas cakes, that will be fun. That'll be a fun tag to do. Like everybody make your vintage Christmas cakes, and we can use these sorts of toppers. So anyway, because I'm sure we all have some of this stuff in our arsenal. Oh, thank you. The one that I brought to the Catherine Young. Yeah, I brought that to Catherine Young's channel when we did she did the show and tell. Yeah, thank you. Me too. That was purchased back at least 20 years ago, at least back when they had just tons and tons of good vintage and it was all fairly priced. So another tree and then a little tiny one, a little shorter, tiny one, and then a couple more. These ones have tinsel on them. So there's part of it. And then along with that, there is just this plastic ornament that it's again, kind of, it's been in a project, I think. The glitter foam on the bottom here. And I see Martha in a 3. Thank you, Martha. She's in front of a clock, and she's got her little skis. Is it skis or snowshoes on her? Snowshoes on her too, actually. So her little snowshoe poles and the little bottle brush tree here. It's actually very soft. It feels like a um, chenille pipe cleaner. Very, very, very soft. Standing in front of a cuckoo clock, it looks like. And then also, I actually have one of these myself in my collection. And I had found 2 more. It's little plastic homes. I think I can magic erase those grooves a little bit better. I think I cleaned these already, but I got in on those a little bit more. So 2 little plastic homes, they match. I used to put this in my little teeny tiny shelf with a bunch of other teeny tiny little things. And finally, um, there is a Merry Christmas. It's a little faded on the gold though, but it could be again touched up with nail polish or a marker, gold marker, something like that. All right, I'm going to put everything back and count it down. All right, so going once, going twice, last call, and sold. Sold to Martha for 3. Thank you so much, Martha. Let's see. And 3. Awesome. Thank you. Yay. All righty. Get over there. All right, moving on. Let's do another lot, if I can find one. Okay, this is for the whole lot. This is for the whole lot. This one is starting at, I do have this starting at 8. Oh. And it's the aluminum bells. Now they're not in perfect condition, so I'm going to show them to you, but there are quite a few of them in there. So let's show them to you. Some of them have these little blue satin balls attached to them. I can take them off if you don't want them. But there's a blue bell. Now they are in vintage condition. Use vintage. There's a dent there. These are aluminum, so it might be able to be pressed out if you know how to do that. See if I can get this to. Wow, that's changing the color a lot, isn't it? There we go. So there's the blue one. There is the green one. I absolutely love these. Doesn't want to focus. Come on now. Oh, I think I had it. There we go. No. You can hear that they do ring. I adore these. We have this one does not have a blue thing on it. It is faded, quite a bit faded on this side. These are really hard to find, or at least where I am, it's hard to find them. So that's 3. We have a light, it's almost like a rose gold color. Clacker is wanting to be stuck. There we go. Oh, okay, it just fell out. Well, I unhooked that by accident. That's not broken. I can put that right back in. Anyway, there's this color. It's almost like a rose gold. I will fix that later if I need to. There is a regular sort of gold colored one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one does not have a clacker on it. I just now realized, and somebody put a tree topper. I mean, not a tree topper. Excuse me, an ornament cap on there instead. Let's see what it says on it though, just out of curiosity. Made in. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hate. Mine's been doing that too. Made in USA. So this one actually is just for looks, just for looks on that one, but pretty shade of blue. So that's 5, 6, So there are 8 of them, so it's like $1 each, basically. Um, we have a silver one, also missing a clacker. And finally, another silver one, not missing its clacker. And it has one of the blue balls on the top of it. So I'm gonna put these away and we're gonna move on. Ah, I keep talking about this, what I might actually do at the end of all my Christmas sales is just put everything into one box and try to sell the whole box. If anybody's interested in that, but that will be like a few sales. I do have a back load of Christmas stuff that needs to move along. So moving on, get over there. All right, moving on. This is going to start at 3. There we go. Starting at 3, I have, whoops, I keep zipping it back up. I have these foil ball ornaments. I don't know when they're from. I'm gonna guess 70s, 80s. I don't know how to describe them. It's like tinted plastic with foil behind it. It's definitely like plastic, but it gives off a shimmer. And there used to be this sort of, you can do this with regular art too. Like, you can paint glass and then scrape away certain parts. It's hard to explain without showing you what it looks like, but there's foil art, if it makes any sense. Look it up if you're interested, but it's kind of the same technique. It's like stained glass and then putting foil behind it and makes it really shiny. So there's the poinsettias. It rolled away on me. Hold on. There's the poinsettias. There are the bells. Not wanting to focus. The shinier the item is, I think the less it wants to focus. There we go. Look at those colors. And then finally, this smaller one with Santa. This is actually not quite the same, but it's similar because it has some foiling in it on the side there. And it's just this old worldy Santa. So, all right. And I'm gonna move on to the next item because it is Halloween, and I forget people are in different time zones. Although I don't think they start going. Oh, it depends on where you are, but here it's like around 6 when it's before it gets dark. If they're trick or treating, that's when it happens. So moving on to the next item. Let's see. All right. This is gonna start at 4. This is vintage plastic kitsch, which is one of my favorite things in the world. Christmas plastic Christmas kitsch. One of my first kitsch loves, I think. It's just very nostalgic for me. So it is a chain of holly. Literally, it's just a chain. I don't know if it was longer at one point or not. Let me just get it all untangled all the way here. I just think it's fabulous. I mean, you could even wear it as a necklace if you wanted to. You could work it out some way and wear it as a necklace. You could add it to an ugly Christmas sweater, literally make it a crown. Like, oh, shouldn't do that right now. But I'm in love with this stuff. Tacky plastic. Yes, yes, tacky plastic. Thank you, Claudia. Highlight that. Tacky plastic. I love tacky plastic. I do too. All right. So, oh, I think I got my hair in it. There we go. It looks like what you're gonna think it looks like. I mean, it's just your typical 1960s, 1970s holly berries. Um, So it's just a bunch of clusters on a length here. Let me get the length for you, and then we'll move on. This is right up my alley. This is right up my alley. Um, all right. Sorry, trying to get ruler to extend all the way. I keep finding my hair in it now that I did that to it. Just don't want to sell it with my hair in it. Oh my God. All right, this is 25 inches in length. So you can, drape it or whatever you want to do with it. I just think it's a lot of fun. All right, so I'm gonna move on. All right. I'm just keeping in my mind, in the back of my mind, I'm like, there's certain things I'm gonna end up keeping. I can feel it. Let's get with the smaller stuff again. I have this made in Italy figurine. I'm gonna start it in 5, actually. It is plastic, but let me show you. There you go. It'll open the screen for me. There we go. Made in Italy. It's like a hard plastic. It's an angel. Read it. I'm guessing reading the Bible. I'll show you the back in a minute, but just let me show you the front. This is really precious. So I knew before I even looked at it, it was made in Italy. It had that feeling to me, and I think it's really stunning. Here's the back. There we go. I don't know what the rest of that means, but Italy. So, trying to think if that's the coloration of it. I'm gonna go in with a toothbrush, but it might be the coloration of it. So here are the wings on the back as well. I didn't even get a good shot of that. But he's just, or she is just sitting there reading a book or the Bible, keeping their place. And it just has that, I don't know how to explain it, but it just has a look of being made in Italy. I don't know how else to describe it, but I think these are fantastic. I almost never come by these. This is really neat. Oh, there's the bottom too. So I'm not sure like if it came with a set or anything like that, but I thought it was really interesting. So I'm gonna move on. Oh, actually, he is about 2 inches in height. Right now we're gonna move on. Moving on to I have a cat. So I'm gonna start at 2. It's a cat ornament. Oops, I put the number sign, but you guys know what I mean. He is holding a fish. He's gonna start at 2. He's not made by anybody that I particularly know of. He's just really funny. He's wearing a Santa hat, and I just can't get enough cat things. So I actually was gonna do a cat themed tree one year, and I just have too many themes going, or had too many themes going for trees. And the cat tree situation, I could probably still do it, but now that I don't have any kitties, it's also really hard for me to do that. So anyway, he kind of looks like Garfield. I mean, not really, but a little bit. He's just holding a giant fish. I'm gonna get his measurement and then I'm gonna move on. He is about 3.5 inches in height and about 2.5 inches in width because his fish is big. And I thought he was a lot of fun. All right, moving on. We're almost speed rounding this. Try to have a goal. I was gonna say a goal of finishing at 4, but it's at 3:54, so I guess that's not happening. But although I could cut it short and maybe go a little bit longer and save the rest of this for next week, potentially. I could probably do that too. Totally up to you guys. But moving on, I have a bag of red, white, and green beads. Starting at 3, and they don't have holes. So I don't know what these are used for. I keep calling them scatter. I don't think it's really scatter, but it's a large bag. Excuse me, a large bag. And they are very vibrant. They're very, very pretty. I mean, you can filler for a jar, your clear glass if you have any that you maybe don't want to change out during the season, but you still want to make it festive. It's almost like bubbles. It's on the heavier side. It's probably 2 pounds or pushing 2 pounds. So they're not hollow. Let me take them out of the bag. Um, Come on the bag. I see Martha in at 3. Thank you so much, Martha. You could do anything with these. You could make ornaments, you could make earrings, you could make a ton of earrings actually out of these, a ton. They make the kits where you can just so that would be a lot of fun. That's what I would do. These are great. These bigger ones are an inch in diameter, and you have green. I threw one. We get the smaller ones out. They're scooting away from me. Oh my goodness. All right, well, literally just rolled away on me. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, there's white, red, and green, smaller ones. And then there are medium ones. Again, just to grab them quickly. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. I grab that one before I do that. Go. So here we go. Going once. I just saw myself on my phone, like bend down and pick them up. Hang on. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Sold to Martha. Thank you so much, Martha. Yay. Can't wait to see what you do with this. Oh, you could even do a wreath. Ooh, great for a wreath. All right, let me write it down. Let's see, number 38 for $3. All righty. All right. Thank you so much. 1 second, guys. Really quick. One second, you guys. I'm really sorry. All righty. Trying to bring my phone back up here. All right, moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Anybody still here? Yes. All right, people are still here. Moving on. This is gonna start at 4. Hi, Stephanie. I know, aren't they fun? Oops, starting at 4. Start at 4. It is some stained glass. You usually see these in the window, but these actually stand. They do need a little help of poster tack, poster putty or whatever, but these fun little elf stained glass fellows. There we go. He's wearing like an aqua, it's a darker aqua outfit, and he's holding his candy cane, and they stay on these little metal stands. This was probably part of a kit. Um, these are really fun to stick in a window, and then they do shine right through. Here's one holding a wreath. There you go. He's got curly shoes. I think he's supposed to be a snowman. He's ever so slightly yellowed. But there's the back. And then this guy's holding a present. There we go. He's marching on his way. These look really cute lined up. And then finally, this is my favorite one, is the deer. He's just a happy little deer with his little nose in the air. There we go. And these are all approximately like 2 to 3, more like 3 inches in height. So let me hold them all up together, and then we'll move right along. Get through this Halloween, right? All right, so that is the set of 4. So it would be, again, like $1 each on these ones. And again, I wish I had a window behind me, because they do shine really nice in the window. I have a window over there. All right, so moving on. Moving on. Made too much noise. I have a Santa pick. I'm going to start him at 4 as well, so I'm just going to leave that right up there. and he is a flocked Santa. It's hard to find these in any kind of good condition, as you saw all the other ones that I had that weren't in good condition. He is not only is he in good condition, his eyes are kinda really blue. His cheeks are great. I the more funny they're painted, the more I like them. Um, Here's the back. He does have a thing up top. It looks like he could have been made an ornament, but there's not a hole that popped through there. But he's on this pick with silver balls on it. That's as untarnished as they get, though. They have that mercury glass kind of look, even though they're just plastic. But it goes all the way down, actually, believe it or not, to this metal pick. It's kind of lethal. It's kind of sharp, actually, guys. So this meant business wherever it was put. Um, so anyway, there's your full Santa pick. And he is 8 inches in height with the pick, and then he himself is about 2 inches in height. So he's really fun. These are getting harder and harder to find for me anyway. I used to find them all over the place back when nobody was interested, and now I can't find them anywhere. All right, we're gonna move on. Moving along. Let's see. I have a cloisonne egg. Also, we'll start that at 4. I'm just gonna leave that right on the screen. I believe it's cloisonne. I have trouble. It may be a version of cloisonne. I have trouble identifying this. It looks like cloisonne. It seems like it's using the same type of technique as cloisonne, but this is throwing me, the silver part. But it is swans. It has all these pretty, like there's stars and all these pretty little designs on it. It's actually quite stunning. It's quite shiny. And then I think this obviously is meant to symbolize water on the bottom here. Really, really pretty, really shiny. Look at a necklace. No. I always try to think of other uses for things. Isn't it? Yeah, I could just set it. You could even just set it on something. Does not even have to be for Christmas. It is not like Christmassy per se. It's just really, really pretty. I keep saying it's pretty over and over again. The diameter on this is about 2 inches. I'm assuming the height's the same. Yeah, it's the same. I like the bottom. I think the bottom was really neat. I'd like to see one like this with koi fish on it. I think that'd be really cool. I have not, it's throwing me. The silver part is throwing me a little bit. So I'm going to move on. All right. I've got my basket of smalls over here. Oh, that's right. I have written this down because I didn't want to put a sticker on this because it would just ruin it. This is starting at $3. Let's see. Let's see. Started at 3. It's Bows Unlimited. It's a sample. It's a color chart. There we go. From Minnesota. But Betty White, this is old. This is too old to be anybody's address anymore. So yeah, Betty White, not the Betty White, obviously. But she lived on what? Somewhere in Portland. No, it's not coming in. But anyway, I don't know where. Oh, Vale. I'm not sure if I know that where that is. Anyway, she might have sold these. I'm not sure. But here's the inside. Bowmaster Bookmaker is $1. Bowmaster Bow Pins are $1. Bows Aplenty are $3, and it's an idea book. And it's just this gorgeous sample. I think this is really pretty. Am I weird? Am I weird? I think this is really pretty. These colors and the ribbon, and I think it could be framed. I think it'd be absolutely beautiful framed at Christmas time. Tells you what the colors are. Raspberry rose. I think this is really neat. Again, could be crafted with. Love the array of colors. Even if you just wanted like um just a pop of color in your room, like this just brings out everything. Really, really pretty. Yes, a crafter or sewing room, exactly. As yeah, like almost like a chart. I just think it's I don't know. I just think it's neat. I might be a weirdo. I just might be a weirdo. They're even textured, some of the ribbon. How pretty was that? So anyway, I'm gonna move on. Let's see there. And yeah, thank you. It's very neat. Um, is that all the smalls? Nope. I have this is gonna be a little bit higher priced. It is starting at 8. I hate starting anything. I mean, for me, that's a higher price, but it's a smaller thing. But it is a lot of vintage stickers. There's not a whole lot of them, but they're so good, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna start from least favorite to most favorite. So we have an old candles sticker that says greetings on it. There's no stickiness left to the stickers, but look at the font where it says greetings. It's so mid-century. It's so mid-century. You'd have to use this in crafting. You'd have to kind of delicately put it somewhere. Oops, I need to highlight. And then we have this fireplace. These stickers are so good. Oh, the cats by the fireplace. And oh, I mean, judging by the font, 40s, 50s, 60s. I wouldn't go 70s. I think this is more like maybe not 40s, but I don't think this is into the 70s. I think this is before that. 60s. I'm getting 60s actually. That's the vibe I'm getting is 60s. And then there is the bell with Santa climbing into a chimney. I love ephemera, Christmas ephemera. Oh my gosh. There is some wear on the tag right here on that one. And then this is my favorite one. Oh no, I have one more. I have one more and then my favorite one. Um, I don't know if there was more to this. It's really, yes, there was. There was more to this. There was more to this at one time, but it's still worth rescuing, right? So old. So this one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. Look at this one. Look at her face. She looks, I don't know what well, she's giving the wreath a side eye, that's for sure. Something about vintage and constant side eyes. It's in the best condition too. I just think these would be so lovely, somehow framed. I love this. Okay, so we're gonna move on. I did start at a wee bit high on that just because it's one of those things where I'm like I don't really want to part with it. Like that's my highest my lowest parting price. I guess so. Like so anyway, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna put that back in the basket actually. We're gonna move right on to a set of different bells that are satin, and these are starting at 2. Starting at 2. Oops. And all right, so I have 2. One has a hook and one is, oh my gosh, actually, you know what? Never mind. Well, I can give these a shot. I can give these a shot at 2, but if nobody's interested, I totally understand. I don't know how I think between here and there something happened to the top of this one. But it was a pair of two satin bells. They do actually make noise, and they are probably 60s or 70s. But like I said, the top of this one kind of got, I don't know what happened to the top of this one, but something happened. So anyway, starting at 2, if anybody's interested, the measurement on those is $2. I'm gonna move right along though because of this situation. I think they're neat though, and they do go quite cute with the other ones, the other red and blue one. I should lot them together. Okay, moving on. Trying to get through, y'all. Trying to get through it. All right, I have some foliage, some vintage foliage. I'm gonna start it at 4. Here we go. I think what I'm gonna do is go to 430, and whatever's left, I'll stop there. I think Kathy's gonna be starting, or if she hasn't started yet, if she's having a sale today, I think she is. So I'm gonna stop at 4:30, and then we will pick this up again next week, and it's because it's gonna be Christmas stuff from now until I'm out of it. So anyway, starting at 4 on this, it's just plastic, good, what tacky plastic alert. I love this stuff. There's glitter on that bell. I don't know if the bells ever had any clackers. I'm not sure. There are poinsettias, all sorts of things. This would be great to hang down a skinny wall. I always want to put something on those skinny walls. It does have the bendable base here, which you could clip off if you wanted to. And I see Martha in it for. Thank you, Martha. You can make a giant brooch. I actually hung this off my teardrop shaped shelving unit thing over by my bed. And it looks cool actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and count it down. So going once. I love tacky plastic. Going twice. And last call. And sold. Thank you so much, Martha. Let me write you down. Where'd my pencil go? There it is. Let's see. That is number 17 for $4. Let's see. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, it's so good. It's childhood memories for sure. Alrighty. I'm gonna bring this back. I brought this last week. This might work for Christmas. This is what I'm thinking for Christmas anyway. I'm gonna leave it starting at 4 on the screen. I think this would be great for a 70s vintage Christmas tree. I think a lot of these things that I have actually make a great 70s Christmas tree, which I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to do a 70s Christmas tree sometime because that's the year I was born in the 70s, and so I want to see that 70s Christmas tree and an 80s Christmas tree. From there on out, it doesn't matter. But so anyway, it is in a bag. It's a bag of flocked fruit, starting it at 4. Great to stick right into your tree branches. I'll try to quickly just go through these. There are pears, flocked. There are pineapples. These actually have flocked leaves. That's why what my tree is 60, 70s. Nice, nice. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Apples. Bananas. Lemons. More pears. There is a single strawberry. There's another cluster in there somewhere of strawberries, or there's like a single, yeah. Strawberries, more strawberries. And I see Martha in it for. Thank you, Martha. And I'm calling these dingleberries. It's missing one. I'm just moving on from that one because I have a mind of a 12-year-old. And I have lemons, more bananas. You could do Carmen Miranda hat if you wanted to with these. Pears, more pineapples, oranges. Oh, love these, the oranges. I'm a sucker for flocked stuff. And finally, more pears. So I'm going to pop these all back in. Oh, and also you're getting a bag of faux apples and pears that you can craft with. These are different, not flocked, just kind of craft. They're very lightweight. They're styrofoam underneath, I believe. Oh, you guys should have seen that catch I just made. This went rolling off my desk and I caught it between my knees. Oh, goodness. All right. Throw these in, throw these in, throw these in. And we're going to count it down. What did I say? 4:30. I'll go to 4:30 and then we'll carry on with this next week. So, going once. Almost forgot to start the going once. Going twice. And last call. And sold. Sold to Martha. Thank you so much, Martha. $4. Let's see. BTG Convo. Awesome. Thank you. Alrighty. They used to make a fruit topiary in the 70s with these out of cone-shaped styrofoam on a candle stand. Yes. I knew it seemed familiar. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Oops, I almost forgot to put the other fruit. I trying to remember when I thrifted these. I may have popped these off of one of those when I thrifted because the cone itself was not in good shape. I feel like I've done that. It might not have been that though, but I'm feeling now that you said that, I'm feeling like it's been a while. So, so anyway, we're moving on. Let's see. This is for crafting as well, and it's starting. What am I starting this at? Starting this at 3, and it's very much for crafting, and you'll see why. It is basically a destroyed shiny bright box. But now you can use the pieces of it without, again, worrying about destroying a shiny bright box. And I think it just with the assemblages and stuff, adding the extra little pieces of the real vintage in there that you didn't ruin. So here's, I know it's a weird, I know, but I'm giving it a shot. This is one of the older boxes. So there's one piece. Again, remember you can craft with this. That was my thought process. There's a whole good piece there. You'd have to fix the shiny. But if you want to take bits and pieces from this, you can. If you are a junk journaler as well, this would be fantastic for that. I feel weird even putting a price on it, to be honest with you. Here's another piece. It's plants. Why is it saying plants? Does that mean where the stores are? New Jersey, all New Jersey. North Bergen or Bergen, Irvington, West New York, and Hoboken. All right, and then some pieces out here. Just little bits and pieces, but worth saving for sure. That one's just a kind of a weird chunk. But I just wanted every piece that I could find because it could all be crafted with. I may eventually put this with a crafting lot, and then it's just in there. So anyway, I'm gonna move along. Again, purely crafting. That was my thought on that one. I hate the idea of a shiny bright box. Even a shiny bright box being going to waste. So moving on. Let's see. This is a lot of, let's see, a lot of 4, and we're gonna start it at 5. Oops. And it's these little Scandinavian people, little ornaments. Hold on 1 second. Ah, they're wound together. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. They're so sweet. They're so super sweet. They're tiny. Let me get the measurement really quick. 2 inches. She's playing whatever instrument that is. These are a hard plastic. The face is so sweet on these. So she's got a little hat and her little braids. And then also there's another little girl with flowers. Super sweet. Whoops. Really, really darling little like Scandinavian village. This little guy. Hold on 1 sec. I thought he was broken. Okay. This little guy What the heck is he holding? Is it a cane? I'm not sure what he's holding. Is it one of those is it one of those long horns? I'm not sure. It looks like it's a stick though. They kind of have a Hummel look a little tiny bit. Not that I'm looking at them, but they are really darling. This one's got the string wrapped right around its leg. One second. Okay. And then she looks like she's yelling out to someone, calling to someone. It's like the older lady. I think these are so cute. Oh my goodness. I couldn't find anything on them. When I got them, I don't know if I looked them up that hard, but anyway, we are moving on. Moving on. Let's see. Where am I going next? Let's do some of the larger things. I forgot I had some larger things. This is going to start at 5. I'll leave that right up on the screen. And I actually need to wipe this down again. I didn't get a chance to, but it is a George Briard ice bucket. It's not perfect. I do need to wipe it down, just to let you know. It's a George. You can see me in there. How do I show you this? It is very, very, very shiny. When you get it in a light, it casts like a light off because it's like a disco ball, kind of a disco ball look. But there are condition issues. There you go. You can see where the condition issues are. But as you set it back, you don't really notice. And I think this would be a fantastic, fantastic, glamorous tree base. Like totally glitzy, glamorous. It has the lucite handle. It's not perfect. It is a little scratchy. But it's still there, lucite handle. It does have a certain kind of thermos type of scent to it. Here's the top. And then the inside, I would not use it as an ice bucket. I would use it as the decor because there is a crack, unfortunately, in the bottom. A circular crack. So I would use this as something else other than as an ice bucket, but I think it's super neat. Super neat looking. So, whoops. I'm going to move on and let's see. Put that right back where it was. I have this super kitschy angel. She's starting at 4. So let's highlight the 4. And then this might be one of my last items for today. And like I said, we'll pick it up next week. All right. So she's repaired. I repaired her, but she is a twine angel, I guess. Very green, very 70s. She's a tree topper. Her head did come off at one time. Whoa, it did come off at one time, but I did glue her. I don't know how long she'll stay glued, but I did glue her. There's the inside. She does shed. As long as you don't touch her, she's fine. But like if you sit there and pat her, she'll shed. She's very much kind of like a woodland fairy kind of look to me. I definitely think she's from the 70s. Her nose is a little bit mashed. She's a tall girl. I absolutely love her because she kind of looks like a tree too. I see Martha in at 4. Thank you, Martha. She is 10 and well, actually 10.5 inches tall. I think she's fantastic. I love her. Perfect tree topper for your 70s tree. Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and count it down for Martha. So going once. Whoops, get back in here. I love her arms. Going twice. She smells like it's that twine smell, if that makes sense. Almost smells like hemp. Well, not like hemp, but and sold. Sold. Sold to Martha. Thank you so much, Martha. And she was number 19 for 4. All right. All right. My nose just got super duper itchy. Probably from her. I'm not gonna pick her up by her head. All right, thank you so much. Her head might come loose again. She might need, what is it, E6000? She might need something a little stronger than what I use. Thank you. I hope she stays together, but she has like a toothpick type of wooden stick that goes down into the body, if that makes sense. All right. I think I'm gonna grab one more item and then call it for today, especially if Kathy's having a sale. I want you guys to head on over to her. I there was a lot of stuff to get through, so I wasn't sure I'd get through all of it. So, I'm gonna do this one really fast. I'm gonna start this one at $3 for choice. Choice. There are a few things left. But unless there's I mean, I could keep going. It's totally up to you guys. I could call it here, or I could bring it all next week. Totally up to you. But while you guys think about that, I have for choice some beaded bells. Absolutely beautiful. This one's green. It has a little clacker. Not that it sounds like a bell. It is structured really nicely. It is 2 inches in height, and then with the string, it is 3 inches all the way up. Beaded all the way up. Super pretty. There's your first choice. There we go. And then the second choice is the red one. And this one's a little bit different. It has like sort of a star base on it, on that one. Oops, I didn't change the, sorry about that. And there's the red one. And these are so pretty. If you get a whole tree going of beaded jewelry, oh my gosh, these are absolutely stunning. Make them earrings. I wish you could see the glistening that I can see on my end. It's not doing it justice. Here we go. And while I realize it's plastic, it is faceted and it's just so sweet. It's not safety pin art, but is it? No, but it is wired. So I think these are really, really adorable and kind of a touch of like elegant kitsch with these. So I'm gonna move on from there, and I think unless somebody's looking for anything specific, just throw in the chat and I'll tell you if I have it or not. And we can just I mean there's a few more things, but it's all along the same vein. I'm not sure if today is the best day to try to sell Christmas is on Halloween. What do you guys think? What do you guys are you guys looking for anything specific? Um, are you looking for more tacky plastic? Are you looking for beaded things? Let's see. There's not a whole lot left. It's not a whole lot left, but again, I can bring it into next week. It might be a better idea since it is Halloween and people are getting ready for their evening. So I haven't seen the chat move in a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it here. I don't want to take up anybody's day. I've got things to do. And I myself should probably think about the trick-or-treaters and whether or not they're gonna come here. We don't have any candy. Anyway, I hope you guys have a really great and safe Halloween. And thank you for coming. And Martha, thank you so much. And let's see, I know somebody else purchased as well. Martha. And Denise. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. And bye, Martha. And you have a nice little box coming along. Matter of fact, Martha, send me a message. Um, Send me a message or tell me if you haven't left yet. If I'm gonna do Christmas again next week. So if you want me to just hold it over till next week, I don't usually hold a box, but where I'm doing the same theme for at least the next 2 sales, let me know and I could either hang on to it for you or ship it. Totally up to you. And I'll also email you to ask you this question if you didn't see it in the live. Okay, guys, go see Kathy. Have a great Halloween. Stay safe and just yeah, stay safe is the best thing I can always say on Halloween. Have a great day and enjoy it. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna go for a little Halloween walk because it's nice and warm outside. Thanks, Stephanie. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a great night. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Bye, guys.